Culture ChatGPT, the wild opinions are all from the hosts and guests, which are for entertainment purposes only. You heard me? Only. So don't blame our jobs, families, and sponsors. Don't do none of that. This show includes a lot of wild and controversial takes with a lot of jokes, real stories, and cultural chaos. So if you're easily offended, you might want to sit this one out, man. Might want to sit this one out. And like that, we gone.
This is Culture ChatGPT.
I'm not going nowhere unless I'm invited. I see a lot of smirks and jerks. A lot of jerks and smirks.
Whoa. Nah.
You know,
Smokes
and I just
jerks.
feel like, I feel like everybody should be like that,
No, that's a fact.
Like, you ever went somewhere and you just knew, like, the vibe wasn't cool, and then you left, and then some nut shit happened?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And I hate that shit. Well, you want to introduce us real quick before we...
yeah, my bad. I took my
welcome.
boys out the loop, man.
Man, Culture ChatGPT. GPT is generational perspective and topics. This your boy BL. To my right,
I got a jacket with my face on it, Mac.
Mac, the Mac.
Yeah, this me right
Yeah.
here.
That's
Oh,
fire.
shit.
That's
That's
fire.
hard.
I ain't even peeped that.
Oh. Oh, wow, that's
fire.
hard.
Yeah, I
That's
got
hard.
fans.
Yeah.
I mean, I got fans.
And from the Culture Chat Studios, the voice, ChatGPT Chat in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to my left,
This fine caramel chocolate chip.
Man,
Who is that guy?
The old YN.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who is that
Donnie
chocolate chip?
Manziel.
Who's that chocolate chip
chip.
cookie right
Little
there?
tan. Little tan. You know what I mean? Little tan. Ain't nothing. Ain't
New
nothing.
man, new
why did I
tan,
repeat
man.
chocolate chip, though?
That's a girl thing.
Yeah, exactly. Why did I repeat that?
Hold on, you just called me a chocolate chip.
I
Chocolate chip.
You said, I just said, yeah, the chocolate chip.
Boy love me,
Oh,
man.
Oh,
Come
My
player.
boy love me, man. Hey, he know I won't do no wrong.
Right.
So then, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't going nowhere where I ain't invited either. I hate situations where people going out somewhere and they not the ones that threw it, and they be like, "Yo, pull up."
Yeah.
Nah, like the person who threw it or whatever, if they ain't reach out, nah, but still come in it. Nah, you
Or
ain't
it's
about
like,
to have me.
why haven't you invited me? Like, what's the problem? Do I bring too much life to the party? Like, what's going on? Like, that shit kills me.
You are a life
bruh.
of a party, man.
I
ain't
am.
gonna lie.
I am.
Yeah, a lot of times people don't like that.
But you know what?
vibe
I gotta
when you bring light
chill.
like that.
I gotta chill because I went out. I've been going out and updating my MacBook too, and I've been loving it.
Let's go, baby.
And I love it. I told you, you
Loving
see the
it.
bounce.
I've been loving my updates. Thank you, updater.
Thank you, updater. So
I was going out.
is it the same updater?
One updater.
It's one updater.
Yeah, one
Okay,
updater.
cool.
That's it.
So has this?
Do I know this updater?
No, nobody knows him. I
Oh,
love
okay,
it.
cool.
Is
Mystery.
the updater a father?
Yeah, he's a dad.
Did he, when Father's Day came around, did he get a
I
message
treated
or
it
a
like
call?
Valentine's Day. I ain't call him. I ain't hear from him.
Oh, you supposed to
He
send out a
probably
little...
he probably went with his baby mom. Got slapped up. I don't
Throw
know.
a little text though.
Nah,
Happy
I
Father's Day.
did. I did send a
Okay.
text. I
Okay,
just say
okay,
Happy
okay.
Father's Day. And he said thank you.
Right.
But
You go about it
when
on
when the phone don't ring at a certain time, you getting slopped up.
Yeah.
I gotta chalk it up. That's not my boyfriend. He just updated my MacBook.
Right.
Right.
Man.
I got
I gotta.
But I went out.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn. People haven't seen me in a minute. They see me online,
Yeah.
but they don't see me in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So they be like, damn, that's crazy. What's up with you? You got thick as hell. And man, I'm walking in the shit.
Right.
My ass knocking over cups. My butt knocking over cups, knocking people in their head and shit. I'm like, what, did everything get smaller?
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Yo, I'm thinking about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, I'm definitely massive. I'm massive
Mac,
out
do
here.
you know I argue with women all the time about you? Like
What?
all the time.
What they said my butt
They
fake?
all try to tell me you got work done.
Why?
And I gotta argue with no shit.
'Cause
No,
they
you
can't
don't know
believe-
you not a woman.
They can't believe that I'm this massive.
So
It's all good, bitch. I'm massive. You ain't.
Right.
That's all it is.
That's it. But you know what, too? I tell a lot of people, listen, this might be a condition. A big ass like this, it might be a
condition is
it might be a
Condition
it
is
might be a
crazy.
deformity.
Right.
It might be a deformity.
Right.
But my family has a history of we thick big asses.
Okay.
But also I tell people
All the girls,
all the women, my
all the
sister,
like
my
that?
aunt, my mom, we
Okay.
thick.
Yeah.
And I tell people too, my thyroid really bumped my weight up. So that's where my weight went, to my ass and to my legs. My legs match the ass.
Yeah, right.
And the mango brings the cash. Look, they don't understand. Everything is big, man. We not walking around small in this bitch. When I say I'm massive, man. Yeah. Stop playing with me, little girls.
The
I
mango
elbow the shit out of y'all.
brings the cash.
I mean, the mango brings that's the
Yo,
that's the new
but
catchphrase.
ladies, nah, for real, some real shit, ladies. I wish I could sit there and sit on the table and get some shit done. But I feel like I got enough tats. My threshold for pain ain't that what it used to be no more.
Right.
The baby took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
I'm good on the surgery, sis. I
Yeah.
spent like about $35,000 on my teeth. So I'm cool on that. Got the gold in there. You already know the vibes.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
know
like
the
I did that. No nose, no ass, no titties, and that's it, sis. So relax.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about getting my teeth done. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you're not, Donnie.
I am. What you mean? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Let me see.
Oh, see, now I'm insecure. Now I'm insecure.
You say it like that.
Right,
you
right.
ain't
Good,
want-
bro.
yeah.
Let me
Keep your cleanings. Keep your cleanings and don't eat no bad coo.
Don't eat no bad good.
You don't know it's
It's
bad
too late for
until
that.
you-
That's what that shit was.
You don't know it's
You
bad
don't,
until
go, you don't go down there and open it up and check the sides. You gotta check them sides,
So you
man.
got-
Yo,
I
you
know a
ever
little
you ever
twang
climbed in
taste.
one? You ever went inside one?
No, seriously. Have you ever been in one and like, hold up, like
It's a bad batch.
I know where I know
had a
what
bad
I'm
batch?
bringing.
You had a
I had
bad
a
batch?
I had to like fall in like, hello,
You fell in?
Yeah.
You fell in?
bro, and I was like, I know I'm trying to.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
I can't feel.
You was
I
wiggling?
can't feel nothing.
Yeah.
No way.
And then,
No way.
And guess what she
No
told
way.
me?
Oh,
She
shit.
said, "Slow down. You gonna knock my walls out."
No
It
way.
ain't
got no
nothing in this
walls.
No
motherfucker.
way.
I'm in the open room.
What happened? How does that happen, though?
Open room.
Yo, how does that happen?
When you two, what you say to people all the time?
Fucked
Don't
out.
get fucked out.
Fucked out.
Damn.
Fucked out.
You know what? That's why I don't like being. That's what I'm saying. Like, I might update my MacBook. Like, okay, I updated it this week.
Yeah.
But if I don't, we might kick it, me and the updater, we might kick it, but we might not have sex. So
Right,
I
right,
might not
right.
update it again for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't update it all the time.
You know, it's so crazy out here now. Now, when if I see a girl and she a little too aggressive, I start to feel like, is you trying to set me up? Bitch?
What
Like,
do you
what's
mean
up?
by aggressive?
I don't know why.
Like what type of
Now
aggressive?
She
I'm
just
more
like
I'm
you.
more. Before I'd be like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, we with it. I'm
but
with
now
it.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
hey, hold on, what's up with you? Like,
Right.
if
When
they're too aggressive, like too like
Like what? What's aggressive?
not aggressive, just too open. Like
What's open?
it ain't just me, bitch. You open with it. You just like this.
I ain't gonna. I love
Nah,
me. I
mean,
love
I'm
me.
cool
Open.
with I'm cool with niggas. Like I'm cool with a lot of men. You know that, right?
I'm not saying
No,
that.
but
I'm
open,
saying,
to open to me, that sounds like just open, like outside and free.
yeah,
da, da, da.
just like
I love me
it's
an
just
open
that
chick.
vibe of like
I ain't gonna lie, Jay.
I'm with whatever.
Be
like,
free with
Oh
me.
no,
I'm
yeah,
like, yo,
not
be
with
free
whatever.
with me, baby.
Like freaky fucking bitches, threesomes.
I mean, just her whole aura is just like she just trying
putting
to
a cucumbber up her cooch.
something. I don't
Damn,
know.
you got.
You don't remember that? You don't remember when Trouble did that party and they had the cucumbers and it was a big thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah,
They was eating the
The
cucumbers.
way you doing that, I can't
Oh my
relate.
bad.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, all right. They was eating it.
Yeah. I'm like, hold on.
They
man.
was eating the cucumbers.
You talking about you don't remember?
Then he does it. Then he does it.
No, I'm just saying. 'Cause I had to say, like, the way you was doing it was like,
Yo.
help me up.
Cut that part out for him, man.
Cut that part
Hey,
out,
yo,
for him, Chad.
so
You gonna
look,
cut that
so-
out.
They was at the pool party. And that's what I mean by and that's what I mean open.
Right.
Like they had a pool party. Rest in peace, Trouble. He had a pool party, and I wasn't there. I seen it online. He had Jones with cucumbers and put condoms on them
Oh my goodness.
and yanking them up they mango, man.
Oh damn.
Took the cucumber, yanked it up the mango, and they just like, Mango.
I do remember something like that.
That's
though.
very aggressive.
That's a little too much.
Yeah.
That's a little too much.
I thought you were about sucking on a
But
cucumber. I
no, but
remember- I
no, they
remember-
did that too. They did that too.
Oh, okay.
They did. They
Okay.
took it out one mouth, put it in the other mouth.
Oh,
I could never be with a woman that. Could you ever?
But that's what I'm saying. Exactly that. So open like that, I get it. But if a bitch is on you,
nah, not that. I ain't. I'm with the on me. I'm saying
I'm
you
with
just
the
watch
on
her.
me. Be
you can
on me.
You, can
you
just
watch her in the room.
and
Okay,
that's what I'm
observe.
saying.
You got to
Okay,
observe.
yeah,
You
okay.
got to
I
observe
get
her.
Yeah,
I get that.
nah.
Yeah.
I feel like I asked you this. I'm not sure if I did or not. I got bad memory. Would you be able to take a chick seriously that got an OnlyFans
Nah,
or that had one before?
nah. I mean, well, the past.
What
you
if
can't-
it's a feet OnlyFans?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
what
cool with
type
that.
of OnlyFans?
Yeah, I'm cool.
No, I ain't talking about that type of OnlyFans.
Yeah,
But
the
would
feet,
you
I'm
be
cool with that.
would you be able to be in a relationship or date a retired porn star?
No, because you can go research what I got going on.
And then if you ain't slamming her like down how them niggas is slamming her, like, yo, my slams ain't doing shit, bitch. This is how you was getting slammed?
All right.
Oh, I'm about to slam you out.
And I kind of want to go back a little bit because I want to ask.
What you like?
I want to
Yeah,
ask
that's
you,
what you
BBL.
want.
I want to ask you and Chad. Do y'all like women with BBLs?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, BBL.
Yeah, he like
I
him.
don't mind. I don't
He
like.
like
I don't. If they look, I don't like them when they too drastic.
BBL.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need your thigh to match your ass, like Mac was saying. Like when you got this and then this joint just hang, like that shit don't even look right.
Yo, in
You
fact,
feel
it's
me?
so crazy.
If it
Let me
looks
tell you this.
proportioned,
Let me tell you this.
yeah,
The guy that I like or whatever,
yeah,
he was concerned that I had a BBL. And I was like, nah, I ain't did that.
right,
So the nigga checking for the marks
right. The dots
just
and
to
shit.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So once that he found that I was just this massive,
yeah.
slops everywhere. I mean, I can't get in. Hey, you want something to eat? Can't get enough.
What's up?
So is it true about the smell? Is it a smell? Is it a BBL smell?
I don't know.
Well, do
I
you
never-
like BBL, Chad?
Smell,
I
nah.
never just because of that. Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Because I
no,
heard the
Chad's
story.
not
I
doing that.
heard the stories of like the smell and all that.
Oh, it's a smell on the BBL?
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever smelled that. From
Yeah.
the cooch or just a smell from the.
I think from the ass.
From the
Like it
ass.
just
Yeah.
seeps out the
Yeah.
pores because you
Oh,
taking
shit.
fat
Yeah.
from another place and
Got
it
you.
seeps out your pores.
Got you.
And that's why I tell ladies, you know, if you get a BBL, your arms got to be long enough to wipe your ass
Yeah.
because
You weren't born this way.
you wasn't
Your body
your
ain't
body
actually-
is
right.
the dimensions is
Right.
different.
Yeah.
So and you gotta wash your ass more. You gotta wash your ass more. So the BBL shit, I think is just really cosmetically fun.
And it
It
gotta
looks
look-
good in
It
clothes.
got it got to
it
look
looks
right
right,
though.
Gotta
Like
look-
SZA got a nice one, but Mariah Mills is
Who the fuck is that?
Mariah,
Mills.
Mariah Mills is
Oh, yeah,
Zion.
that looks nasty.
Zion
Yeah.
Zion chick.
Oh yeah, that's out of pocket.
Yeah.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that.
I seen this girl one time. She was at a pool party,
Yeah.
and the thing flipped. the ass was flipped the
That's
other way.
an implant.
And the implant.
Oh,
and even
nah.
looking at that was
Nah.
like, bro, that looks painful. Like,
But you know what
yeah.
too? I think it comes with it's a thing called dysmorphia, and people look at themselves like and be, you know, think they ugly or whatever the case may be. I just feel like, you know, I think guys that deal with some of that, all that extra shit, they got some type of, you know, insecurities as well.
Yeah.
I think the real should be with the real. And the fake go be with the fake. You know?
yeah.
I ain't got time.
because I ain't
for
gonna
that
lie,
shit,
give me a
man.
90s Neil
You can't have no
Long,
BBL.
Sanaa Lathan,
Right.
Regina
you can't
Hall.
have no
Give me,
BBL in
ooh.
this type of heat.
Ooh, so beautiful.
The BBLs come out at night.
Right.
The BBLs come out at night. Nah, you got not in this heat.
Yeah.
Not in this heat, bitch. Ain't no walking on the belt line today.
Yeah.
Just wait till the sun go down and pop out.
Pop
Cause
out.
that shit gonna be hot and stink.
Yo,
Right.
that's crazy.
One time I went to the bathroom behind
Hot and
I went to
stink.
the bathroom behind a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like a stud.
Yeah. Mm.
And there's no disrespect to the studs because I'm gonna tell y'all, no disrespect to the studs because I got so many stud lesbian women homegirls, and I feel like, let me shout out to them. I feel like y'all so comfy, so cozy. I think y'all are so womanly and so clean and so fresh. And my stud
Is
homegirls.
this a disclaimer?
No, yeah.
I feel like she's setting it up
No,
for
my
us.
stud, my
Oh,
stud, my stud homegirls is fire.
Okay.
This stud went into the bathroom and I went behind her.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't
It
believe
was like it was like a nigga just left out of there.
I was like, what the fuck is that? It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
strawberry booty,
Strawberry.
booty stank. I was like, yo,
shit.
this shit stank.
So you can smell the fruit?
Yo, it was old. I was like,
Right.
yo, what the fuck? I was like, oh, I know she got some stains in her drawers. But it was like,
That's crazy.
Ew. I know this.
I couldn't believe it. I would think a stud don't have nothing going on because they don't have sex. Because a guy's penis can make a girl coochie stink.
For sure.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Just from if you haven't having sex with other women and you putting it in,
Right.
or whatever your diet is. In
Well,
your
if you
sperm, it
if
stinks.
you having sex with other women, you putting it in. That means you're not clean because you
Right.
ain't clean your shit off. Like
Yeah, no,
something
it's
ain't
like
right.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It be
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, right.
And they carry it. It's a
Right.
carrier.
Yeah,
Some dicks are carriers.
yeah.
So it's like, yo, you gotta be careful. So I'm thinking the stud, she ain't gonna have no, I'm thinking I'm about to go in here and just go ahead, hurry up.
Right.
I'm going there like, what the fuck, bitch?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's me. I'm like, ooh, this shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw up.
Oh shit.
I know a stud
But
that
shout
walk
out to
around
the
with her
studs,
strap
man.
every day, like it's a thing.
Shout out to the studs,
crazy.
man. That's really studs.
Yeah.
No dicks. I think they call them golden girls or whatever.
That's,
Yeah, I used to like that show. The old lady.
Golden
Are they
Girls?
still
Yeah.
alive?
that's some.
No.
All of them ain't dead.
I think one of them alive.
Nah,
of 'em.
last one was Betty White.
She was the
She's
last.
out.
She was
She
the
was
last one?
99.
I think she was the
Damn,
oldest too.
man.
Dumb.
That was a cool
She's
show.
done. Blanche,
That
all
was, that
them
was really my
out.
mom's show, but I used to check it out with her.
You be
Yeah,
watching
if
it.
your
with-
mom, if your
Sometimes,
mom is
yeah.
like, come on.
did your mom, besides the Golden Girls, did your mom have like a go-to movie or something that she always watched?
Yeah, what's that love story with the guy? Oh, something, a letter or something? Something with a
The
letter.
Scarlet Letter?
I
The,
don't know. What, I
the
can't
long
even-
letter?
That's a some love movie she loves. I can't remember. the
Yo,
name of it.
my mom used to watch the same two movies.
What's that?
It was Love Jones.
Okay. No.
As a kid, I shouldn't be watching this every day.
Yeah.
Love Jones and The Color Purple.
You know why you like Love Jones? Because you wanted to make love in the flowers like they did, right?
do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
I can see this nigga doing that.
This nigga just needs to go with a stud.
Nah, yo, a stud offered me some. I'm like, no, I
No,
swear.
whoa,
Yo, you
whoa,
ain't,
whoa.
yo, you
I
went hit
swear
a
ain't-
stud?
No.
no,
None of y'all
no,
went hit a
no.
stud?
No.
Chad, would you hit a stud?
No.
A stud
Why?
offered me. And I'm
I ain't
like,
trying
That's
to-
probably the cleanest coop.
Man, I
No, because
Why?
nothing
What
to
is
do
it?
with
What
Because
is it?
you
Because
look
you don't
good,
want to
man.
transfer?
I
no,
don't
because
want
you look
nothing-
like a
I don't
dude.
even look.
You look like a
But she-
dude.
But she take her clothes off. She don't
Man,
look
we
like a
gonna
dude.
Rumble you, I'm gonna treat you like a man. You feel me? Real rap. You bring your clothes off as if I'm treating you like a nigga.
Why?
I'm no, you write your shit. Bing, bop, boom, bing,
Why?
bop.
What is in the kitchen? Hey, so wait a minute.
I
Why
ain't had no
though?
stud. I ain't had
Nigga,
no.
straight
Why?
your
Is that
shit.
too,
Because
like,
It's
what is
just
that?
not- yeah, that ain't.
Because my attraction
it
is
takes me.
I love
maybe
the
I'm
essence.
a visual person.
Y'all like girly girl.
I'm
So y'all like
visual.
girly
Yeah.
I
girl.
like girly girls.
So y'all wouldn't date me.
I mean,
No, that's-
yeah,
that's
Y'all know
different.
me.
yeah, man. Yeah,
But y'all know I'm not a stud.
No, you're not.
But
stud,
would you
then-
date me?
But then all. But then
Would you date me?
that ass though. That ass though,
He
Chad.
just want
I
he
think-
just
let me tell you what I
want
think-
to smack it
I
against the
think-
cheeks.
Max,
Like, he want to be like this.
yo, listen to me. Max, a girl.
That's all he want to do. That's all that nigga want to do.
yeah.
All right, I'm done, Matt.
Oh shit.
Hey man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, Mac my dog.
Yeah.
But you don't look like a stud.
Max
though.
the kind of girl like ain't nothing.
I'm
better.
a round the way girl.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
nothing better than
Uh-huh.
having a girl that you can have that you cool with. And
That's
like,
my dog.
And kick it.
Yeah.
Right,
Max that
right.
kind of girl.
Right.
Like,
I
so,
am that kind of girl.
Facts.
yeah.
But I'm not a stud.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Say that.
saying. You
You're not
brought
a
you
stud.
in it. You're not a stud.
Nah,
So-
we don't look at you like that.
We don't
But
look
would you date me?
Yeah, I would date you.
Okay.
Like, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That's something like that.
Yeah.
Like a round the way girl.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's cool. It's like a.
It's like a lot, but you know, I'm not the only one. It's a lot of us out there.
Right.
It's a lot of around the way girls.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't. I love you. I love
Yeah.
you. I really do. I couldn't though. Cause I'm an individual. Y'all can call me soft, whatever
He
the
just
case
want
may
to
be.
pull that meat out and be like,
It ain't got nothing to do with sex. It ain't got
too
nothing to do
hard?
with sex. She too hard for me.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
too hard.
But you my dog. It fits for my
I
homie.
wear lip gloss.
Right.
I get my nails done. Look at
I
me.
know, but you
I
be
got
telling
edges.
you didn't fought all your life. You talk
Yeah.
about beating up all that. You
Damn.
so, but I love you though, Mac. You my dog, and you will always be that.
One
No,
down,
I'm saying, but
80
like-
million to go.
I know she more gangster than me.
Right.
Just being
shit.
real. She
Oh,
more
okay.
gangster than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
being
busting her gun
honest.
first?
Huh?
She busting the gun first?
She
gonna
may
He's
reach.
definitely busting my joint.
She
I
may
don't
reach
know.
over and
like,
grab mine
Yeah,
and start throwing it out
definitely
the
that.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
I feel like if we'd be out, it would like a fight would happen. And yeah, of course you would want your woman right there with you.
Yeah,
but
right.
Yeah, I would,
got her
I would
putting
probably
people-
overpower the situation. They'll talk about me after.
they be like,
Damn,
"Damn,
this
her,
girl fucked him up, man.
her punch was harder than yours, nigga."
I don't know what that
Damn.
nigga was doing, man. That
Right,
nigga,
right.
you ain't see him until later.
Chad, we go to Dave and Buster's. We hitting the boxing machine. Her power
Her
shit a
power-
little stronger than mine.
Damn, bruh.
Yo.
Now, you know what? The around the way
I love
girls
around the way girl though.
is soft for who they want to be soft for.
Facts.
But they got to be tough out
Yeah.
here in these streets. And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be gangster with all the other niggas, but I'm going to be a soft, Mrs. Softy for the nigga that I like.
Facts.
Pull that.
Yeah.
Random.
She would swing on you, Donnie.
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Oh.
For sure. And I feel
My
like I
bad.
would lose that fight.
Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
So why would I
Like,
put
shit
myself
don't
in that
wouldn't
predicament?
understand.
Right,
Not
right,
even gonna, because that's a lose-lose.
right.
Not even gonna put myself in that predicament.
Yo, you know what, real quick? I didn't realize being a DJ has had me in a warp. Because I didn't realize
you mean,
Not
what
Like
was a
Us
warp?
came out in 2024.
Yeah. When you
Yeah.
thought it came out this year?
Still feels like it.
Damn, I mean, I can understand when you say that, but
Still
Fuck.
feels
in your
like
mind, you knew it came out 2024, though. When you
came-
think about it.
I
When
forgot.
you think about it. Okay.
Damn, that came out.
Yeah, it came out last year.
It's been a year.
Not a year yet, but it came out last year. We only 6 months. I mean, however many
Shit, we
months
halfway
in.
through
Was
the
it
year.
like-
No,
already.
he's bringing it out top of the year. He brought it out like February.
Can you look that up real quick, Chad?
Come on, Chad. When it came out?
Okay.
So speaking of that, not too long ago, I want to hear your opinion on this. Not a while ago.
November 22nd.
Oh, November.
2024.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so,
That's why I still kind of feel like.
wait.
this- okay.
Oh, okay.
So not too
Never
long
mind.
ago.
Yeah, it was definitely the end of 2020.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so
let's go.
that makes sense then.
Back on Drake. I seen you getting ripped.
And
Working out.
Kendrick.
He's getting the thing where they go up in there and etch out the 6-pack, nigga.
And yeah,
Definitely.
I've heard that.
And
I've
that's
heard.
a fact. That's not even like that's a fact.
Damn, how you
He's
feel about that,
getting
man?
I ain't mad
He
at
getting
hey, he's
scoped.
doing what he's doing. You know
he's
what I mean?
getting
He's getting sculpted. Yeah, he's getting sculpted.
Shit, how much that cost?
Statues get sculpted all the
Look that
time.
up.
Statues get sculpted all the time. It's
That's
cool.
really some light skinned nigga shit, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I need to gain
Damn.
That's
some
some
weight.
light skinned nigga shit.
Wait, whoa.
Well, I
Whoa.
Chad, I don't look at you like.
Nah, Chad, I don't look at you
Nah,
as
Chad,
light
I
skinned.
don't look at you
Nah.
like. Yeah, you like. You still got a
You
little
like
brown
brother
in you, man.
Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like a Chris Brown. Like you a light skinned nigga with dark skin tendencies. And
You
shit
ain't
like
Kunta,
that.
but
yeah.
you Flunta. Nah,
Boom
Yeah.
is crazy.
He ain't Kunta, but he Kente.
he get that right, but he get that.
So not a little while back, Kendrick did 2 sold out shows in Toronto, back-to-back nights, and I seen those videos. They went bananas when Not Like Us came on.
yes, they
It
did.
did.
How
I think
can you
Hold
like?
on, I think they asked him to do it again. That's what
They
they said.
were
The
scream-
crowd chanted for him to do the song again.
So a song that's directed at y'all.
Yeah.
Is y'all king,
Y'all
and
king.
y'all, but it's still coming
no-
at y'all.
There's no loyalty.
Actually,
Y'all
your,
not
prime,
like-
your prime minister.
Your prime minister,
Minister.
right?
Yeah, there's
But
no-
you know what?
Canada has no loyalty.
You know what?
They don't.
Drake not doing enough.
What you
Being
in
too
what
quiet,
aspect?
Too not.
Meaning he hasn't. He put on for his city, yes.
Yeah.
You know, the weekend, party next door,
Yeah.
couple
OVO
model
Fest.
bitches. You know, but he not doing enough in
Can
the
I-
city. He not in the streets
Let-
because
let-
you couldn't go to.
Yeah.
If this was like a Brooklyn and a
Yeah.
Harlem thing, you couldn't
Yeah.
go to this disrespecting somebody
Right.
and somebody not.
Right.
Or booing or
And
whatever.
you can walk
he's
away
not
clean,
outside
right.
enough in
That's
Toronto.
why when-
he
when-
lives there,
Yeah.
but he's not.
In the streets.
He's
Yeah,
hardly
he's not-
home, but he's always repping.
Let me say this. Like, remember what I was saying? I was like, yo, Jay-Z's my number one. Everything that he rapped about encompasses in his life. Like, it really was all these things he did.
Mm-hmm.
When Drake ever talks about some gangster shit, it's something that he saw.
Right. Somebody
Or one of his
around.
homies.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when it resonates. So when it's time for you to be who you said you was, this is when it comes out.
Right.
Yeah, so
You feel
they
what I'm saying?
Right.
they don't
Yeah.
believe
Now,
him there.
imagine Hove in his prime going through with a nigga. That nigga had a show in Brooklyn.
And
It
they
would
did
be a
this
rap.
shit.
It would have
It'd
been
be a
shots
rap.
fired. It would have
It'd
been.
be a-
It would.
Shit,
You feel what I'm
shit, I
saying?
even remember when Drake and Meek, with the back to back, when Drake came to Philly,
Yeah.
he performed or whatever the case
Yep.
may be. But leaving,
Yeah.
they wouldn't let his tour bus leave.
Right.
There was
right.
a
Yeah.
bunch of niggas outside,
Yeah,
and they was
yeah.
not letting that bus
Yeah,
leave.
yeah.
So
Jay
it's-
Prince had to go out there and talk to
Jay
him.
Prince
yeah.
had to talk to a couple people and all that.
Yeah.
So it's like, but to see that
Yeah.
and them begging to go, it's like, bro, like.
Yeah.
But hey, I know he about to drop something soon, so I'm definitely Drake.
Drake. Yeah.
I'm definitely interested to hear what's going to be on that. See if he deaded it completely and not trying to talk about it no more.
Yeah.
But also he OVO Fest is coming.
Okay. When is that?
That's
The end of Caravana, so it's gonna be the end of July going to August.
the end of July going to August.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely recommend if you.
Not
if you
gonna
haven't
lie.
been.
Have you ever been to Caravana before? Have you ever been to a Caravana?
Yes, once.
I gotta go.
That's that festival.
yeah,
Caribbean
they
Where
Festival.
they be
yeah.
dancing and wearing that. Yeah.
the feathers
yeah,
and
yeah.
naked and all
Yeah.
that
We
stuff.
had to go out there for it.
We
I
definitely
only was
gotta
there for like a day though. Yeah.
Mac, have you ever been to Caravana?
Nah.
Would you?
Yo, who was you texting, yo?
Niggas, man, I gotta
It's the
show
same
proof.
shit she be doing to me.
I gotta
No,
show,
right. Good
I
job.
gotta show proof that I was at work to get my money,
All right.
Oh man,
which
they,
is weird to me.
they playing with your name.
Yeah, well, put the phone down, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, like how you
so-
said. Yeah. Who was you texting, man? Come on, man.
Yeah, hold on. Go ahead. Do that. What was y'all saying?
Do that?
Can't do
Yeah.
that. Do that.
Nah, but I wouldn't mind checking it. I haven't been to an OVO Fest yet though.
No,
Yeah, I
it's
haven't
fun.
been to.
It's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go.
Yeah.
I don't at this. I don't know because I've never been, but I feel like it's probably not going to be as crazy as probably like the older ones.
Nah, it's always crazy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie,
It's
man.
always
Even
crazy.
though I know Drake is not into a lot of things he talk about, but I didn't expect him to go out like this as far as rapping. I just
didn't
really
either.
thought
I didn't either.
because I know he's calculated in how he do things. So I'm just like sitting back, like, nah. I believe in Drake. Like I
And it's
believe he really got it.
Because
You know
I
what I'm
thought
saying? Like,
I truly thought he was going to win that.
I did too.
Because even though
I did too.
Kendrick is people can say Kendrick is lyrically better, but like how you said, the calculations of Drake and how he
Yeah,
move.
yeah.
I'm like, all right, this about to, and then it's
Yeah.
not like this just came out of nowhere. Y'all been throwing little things at each other for damn near a decade.
Yeah.
So it's like I thought you was going to be super prepared
Yeah.
for this situation, and for him to do to you basically what you did to Meek when he
Yep.
dropped Euphoria
Yeah.
and then dropped Not Like Us. A
Right.
dance record that
Right.
motherfuckers can dance to.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, Drake. But I
Yeah.
feel like his biggest downfall was he was focused on trying to come at everybody else that was listening too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He rapping about too many niggas. No, fuck all them.
Right.
Focus on Kendrick. So
Right,
y'all too.
right.
So and then for you to bow out the way it's like, I
Yeah.
don't know. But
I don't know, man.
We gonna see.
I don't know, man.
Is he still in that playlist? DJing?
Who?
Drake?
Not like
Yeah.
Do Not Like
Both
Us?
of them.
What
Both
would you,
of 'em.
Both of them. What would you say hit harder as a DJ during your times? Back to back or Not Like Us?
I wasn't DJing when Back to Back came out.
Oh, shit, you wasn't? Damn, how long ago was that? That was a long.
How long was that, Chad? Back to
Shit.
back. Yeah, I wasn't
Shit, that was
DJing
that
yet.
far?
Yeah. But when he said nigga tried to serve me up a cheesesteak, I gave him back a clean plate. I was done. I was like, yeah.
Damn, that
that's
was
right.
20.
2015,
right.
July 29,
Yeah, I
2015.
wasn't
That was damn near a
DJing back
decade
then.
ago.
Yeah.
Fuck, that don't seem that long ago. Which one you think hit harder? BL, the back to back or Not Like Us?
Well, I can't say back to back. I'm just gonna say Not Like Us. Out of respect for,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, they both was
Respect.
hard, but Not Like Us, I probably, you know what I mean?
The only reason why I would say back to back is because it really did shut down Meek for a minute.
Oh yeah,
That's the only thing. Like,
that joint was trash.
it really
I ain't gonna
did
lie.
shut down Meek for a minute.
I was mad how hard everybody was being in the city. 'Cause I was living in Philly at that time.
Yeah.
Man, it was the same how they was chanting for Kendrick.
Yeah,
Did.
they was
That's
chanting
how it
for
was in
Drake.
Philly.
They were
Yeah,
chanting
chanting
for
for Drake. And the clubs hearing that. But I will say Not Like Us, I feel like hit harder because especially at the time when the song came out, I'm working in a restaurant and stuff. And every time Not Like Us came on, I seen 70, 60, 70-year-olds
True.
dancing,
True.
rapping to it all the way down to the kids.
Yeah.
So it was like, it kind of fit. And then just that term.
It became a black.
Not Like Us.
I think
That's-
Not Like Us became a black anthem.
Right. Colleges, universities, I know Homecoming was rocking with that.
Oh, homecoming this year, man.
When is Homecoming? I've never been to one. I'm trying to pull up to did it pass already, Chad?
October 26th.
Oh shit.
What's that?
Howard.
Homecomings.
For who?
I've never been
Howard.
Oh, Howard.
Howard's
Oh
October.
yeah, they
26th.
always around October, September.
Yes,
I
the month of
know.
October. Yep.
During your days in school, what was like the most lit parties or the most like, yo, we gotta go here? Or did you bounce around the
Yo,
different?
What, college?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't go to college.
Yo, this boy be asking some crazy questions. Like,
What?
nah, you know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. And honestly, so let me tell y'all this. I used to throw some parties too,
Okay.
like school. So what I did was that was another way for me getting money. Like because I knew a lot of celebrities. So I was like, yo, you could just you come in town,
Just pull up for a quick.
I would throw little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Or I would have like a fight party at my crib. Yo, one time we rented the TV from Rent Center, the Big John.
Big back John?
Yeah, the
Rent
Big Back
Center,
John,
bro.
the
That
Big
brought back
John.
memories.
How did they get that joint up the steps? Because I ordered like one like this, like an 85,
Physics.
100 inch.
Physics.
And then but they
Yeah.
got the big back. I don't
Oh,
know
the
how they
big-
got it
the
up
big
there.
back, yeah.
And I lived on the
Big back.
third floor.
That's crazy.
How did
No.
That's
I'd have
crazy.
canceled that order as soon as we pulled up to your crib.
Yo.
Oh hell no, we ain't getting this.
And then
TV in.
then when they tried to come get it, we kept delaying. I'm like, nah, we ain't home. We try to have more parties with that John.
Didn't they just like do something to your credit or some shit if you ain't?
They don't give it back.
I know my
Same thing Sean Kingston did.
What did Sean Kingston do?
Nah. Nah, he got like a 100-foot TV in his crib.
No,
and
I
them
need
niggas-
that. I need all
Yeah,
that.
get out of
Come
here.
on, come on.
He said Justin Bieber great pull up. Check y'all out. Y'all good.
Give me all that. Give me all that.
He booked with his mom.
Yo, that's so crazy what he going through. Like,
Yo, it's so
Bro.
crazy what all this shit is. Like,
yo, it's a lot
why?
of shit out here, y'all. That's a facade. I ain't
It's
saying
all
that.
a
I'm not
facade.
saying that Sean Kingston never touched no bread.
Right,
It's just
right.
what he's
He
going
touched
through
that
now.
bread,
You
but-
never know, but it's a lot of like you got to keep a
Yeah.
facade going, and they don't know how to like get back in the mode of getting to the money. They got to keep this image like you know what I'm saying. Like
That's
They
why
got
Instagram
that
so-
mind. It's that mind.
That's
It's
why
that state of
Instagram so
mind,
deadly.
Man. It's that state
It
of
be a
mind. I tell
facade,
people
man.
that state of mind is a motherfucker, yo.
yeah.
Frauding is never
And
the
the
way.
mom was with it. She like, yo, we got to do what we got to do.
It's just she ain't. Never mind.
And you
She
supposed to
pulled
be-
up to the scene with her cellar missing.
Yeah. Right. Pull up to the scene with the cylinder missing.
Her cellar was gone in her mugshot.
Yo,
I
I wish we had like a
ain't
DJ table right here where you could like bring
Right.
records in.
We could probably do
represent
that.
What you were saying.
Yeah, probably
For real.
piece that up.
Remember we talked. Remember in the beginning,
Yeah.
you was supposed to have a
Yeah.
DJ table
I was
too.
supposed to. They was trying to make me Spinderella.
Well,
Look, look,
15,
look, look.
a 15-minute set.
at first, Mac was like, "I'll just chime in." I'm like, "No, I want you to be a."
Nah, he wanted
the
me to
host,
be Spinderella.
but I want you to spin too.
Right.
So
right.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something,
I
man.
wanted to have the music.
I'm
on,
still
man.
down for
But
it.
You know what I like though? I like that BL always stand up for me and always speak for me in places that I'm not around.
That's right.
But
That's
you know,
right.
we always have people that's around us that's trying to undermine the mass because I'm so massive. They don't want the massiveness around them because they so small. So it's people that try to make me be smaller than what I am. And BL always vouch for me always.
Yeah.
But in the beginning of this shit, they wanted me to be Spinderella.
No,
I'm
well,
like, nigga, you ain't.
Nah, but I wanted.
It's like the R
She
and
was
R
saying,
and Rockefeller.
but listen to me. No, listen to me. She at first, I don't know if she was acting shy. She was like, "Yo, I'll just chime in on certain points." I'm like, "No, I want you to be chimed in all the time,
Right.
but I want to have a music element to it too." You know what I'm saying?
I'm still down for it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We gotta do the what's it called,
We
Chad?
gotta
The,
do
the
it.
loud living room.
The living room, yeah.
Yeah,
The
we
living
gotta
room,
move the
whatever
shit
it
out of
is.
the
Yeah, living
studio.
room.
We gotta move the shit out of the
Or
studio.
no, we put the table. Oh no,
I
you
can't
need
be
it right
going
yeah.
back and forth,
No, we
man. I'm
need it
not
right-
standing
no,
up.
we gotta put it right here.
We gotta put it right here.
Yeah, we gotta put it right there, and you can just bring something in every now and then.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Yeah.
All right, and then you
Them little, like what's Serrata?
Yeah,
Serato.
Serato.
Okay,
I got Yeezy in there too.
I'm
Oh,
a
Serato. I thought that was in the car.
No.
Mom to call the ball.
All right, yeah.
Serato, yeah.
Oh, you got Serato, boy? I need.
Yeah,
I want to teach some classes. I want to teach some DJ classes. I'm gonna need like 4
We'll call him
Seratos.
today. I
You
him.
got a
I need some
location
little-
you already
I
want to
need
teach him
little
at?
Jones. I don't
Yeah.
need nothing crazy. He could donate it, I bring it to, or they can do it and I send it back. Keep the receipt.
Yeah, I got you.
Need
And
that.
then you, besides college, didn't you just used to throw parties, period, back in Philly?
Oh,
I know I was a little younger at that
yeah,
time.
so it's funny you brought that up. So I'll tell this story real quick. So I used to do a lot of parties like birthdays, me and Jeezy.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I was the one that, and I'm just be honest, I'm the one that brought the bottle buying culture to Philadelphia. Niggas wasn't
Talk
buying
your
bottles
shit.
and
Talk
going
your
crazy
shit.
at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You know what I mean? They wasn't doing that. They wasn't. So I'll give you an example. I was doing one in Onyx, and I said, you know what? We're setting up Onyx, and I'm the owner of Onyx is there and the manager, and they said, yo, BL. So normally we sell these tables right here, $2,500, and it's $1,500. Not for my night, right? So they like, well, what you was thinking? So imagine this is me and Jeezy's table, right? So me and Jeezy's here. The table on the right and the table on the left, they 20,000. Along the wall is 10,000 each. There was one table that wasn't in the same room as us. It was like in a separate room. You could barely hear. Like you might have had your own DJ outside of our DJ. That table was 7,500. You weren't even in the same room with us.
Damn.
The owner said, "Hey, listen, man, this ain't Atlanta, BL. You back home. This is Philadelphia. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
You feel me?" And I said, "Well, this doesn't hurt you because this is my night.
Right.
So if ain't nobody doing it, it's
As
just
long as you
hurting
get
me,
your
right?
guarantee,
Yeah,
just shut the fuck up.
Right. So don't worry about what I'm doing. You
Right.
You can't control my numbers. Let me do me." He like, "Oh, you gonna fuck the whole night up, man. I'm telling you, BL, you gonna fuck the whole night up. Nobody's spending 20,000, 10,000 set on no tables. 2,500, 1,500 max." Table was sold out 2 days before the event. Sold out
At your numbers.
at my numbers.
Yeah, so he needs to just shut up and get back to work in his money. That's what he needs
20,000
to do.
on the right, 20,000 on the left, along the wall a dime.
And it's crazy because that's how.
But the thing
And then I
is,
had one, you know what? Some girls came and bought the one facing us. It was one across facing us, 10,000. Girls, cash me out.
that's what I'm
Hair
saying.
salon. They do hair. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't
let
remember
me
who
tell
it
you
was.
something.
Shout out
They
to them. Yeah.
people will give it up for an experience.
That's the thing.
That's
So
a fact.
I'm bringing that experience that we haven't seen in Philadelphia.
And
right?
they want it.
And they want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you know, everybody doing their thing. They don't want to sit next to me and watch me do what I'm doing.
Right.
Go ahead. You need to, you know,
Get
everybody
your-
get in the
get-
huddle.
get
Get in
your-
the huddle
right.
and figure it
Everybody's
out.
trying to get
you don't want
back to
this.
something.
You don't want to see 50 balls slide past your table and your bitch is like, "Oh, it's boring over here."
But that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
right.
Another
That's a-
thing
that's a
is,
fact.
you
That's
know
a
what?
fact.
so many people are trying to get back to something. I know it's fucked up,
Yeah.
but you want to look like you that somebody. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
we
right,
hear the
right, right.
stories all the time. Well, I used to do this, I used to do that. Well, what are you doing now,
Yeah,
bitch?
yeah,
So
right.
it's like, so when
Right.
people have an opportunity to do that, they're going to show up and show out, no
Yeah.
matter the cost.
That's
Right.
a fact.
Even if they broke tomorrow.
Yeah.
It was all about the look and the experience that they had
Yep.
that's going to keep their name further in the conversation.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I ain't gonna lie.
They
I
giving
think,
it up.
I think I told this
He
before.
came to the real quick. He came
Go
to the
ahead.
club. The owner. He said, "Yo, I only came here to shake your hand. I never, ever, ever. I got to this day. I hold the best numbers in Philly and in Onyx, as far as that goes. That bottle culture. You understand what I'm saying? He said this club. He printed out the sheet.
Can we bring
My
the
club
vibes
ain't never
back,
done
yo?
this. My
Can
club
Yo,
ain't-
you know
we
what?
bring the
Bottle
vibes
culture
back,
is still lingering
Well,
around.
Let me tell you what I'm doing now, Donnie.
Come on.
I'm not buying bottles. I'm buying land.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not
Buying
saying.
land.
What I'm saying is to
You
bring
feel
it
me?
back, not
Yeah.
to let's go out and just buy all these bottles.
Yeah.
Let's open up a spot.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
Let's-
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
open up something.
I ain't
and
mad at
bring
that. I ain't mad at that. That's on the other side. That's the side we want to be on.
Yeah, let's.
That was
I'm,
the side
yeah,
I
I'm
was
talking
on.
ownership.
But you
Side
got
I
it.
was on wasn't
But
side. That
you,
wasn't-
Right.
you might want to. You might want to call your cousin for that, Donnie, and do some research for like 6 months because there's so many businesses that have opened up
Oh yeah.
and have closed because not that the money wasn't there, the knowledge wasn't there.
Right,
You understand what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right.
So then, if you don't have the knowledge,
Right.
your bills and your money gonna add it up,
Right.
and fuck your whole game
And the
up.
economy's down right now. So you got
And
both the
that-
knowledge and the economy down. So
The
you got-
economy is down, but like you just said, blacks I'm sorry to say it like this, but blacks gonna spend money.
Spend their last.
Blacks gonna spend
They
their
gonna
last
spend
every
their
time.
last dollar to holler, boy.
But and it's funny that you even said that. Like, go back, shout out to my man Ryan Uncut. When me and him was just talking about stuff, he was like, bro, the main thing is just make sure the numbers make sense and do your research. He was like, a lot of people want to hop in this game when it comes to lounges and clubs and stuff like that, and thinking just because they got money that they can hop in and do something, but they don't want to do their research. They don't want to do the work.
Listen to your old heads, man. I'm gonna tell you
for
that,
sure.
man.
Yep.
I wish I had old heads. I tried to get old heads. You know what I'm saying? I try to be under somebody.
Yeah.
But it's like, Curve, get out of here. I'm trying to get some pussy. I gotta get there. I gotta get her go get a pocketbook.
Right.
And I ain't had no old heads. So I had a lot of trial and error.
Right.
You know, with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So I swear, just listen to your old heads, man.
I'm trying.
Listen
I be trying my best. And I know you don't.
Not
I don't know how you feel.
Not a
yeah.
Rumpelstiltskin.
I do
ass
be
nigga,
trying my, and I listen to you in a lot of ways. If you probably don't think I'm listening, but I am. But I do understand, and it's just an overall thing. I do feel like at times you just gotta experience certain things, and you gotta go through certain stuff to really value. And it may be time. Hey, that fire on the stove may be hot. They tell you don't touch that shit. You may just have to get your ass burnt one time, just so you be like, you know what? They were right, and I ain't never touching that motherfucker again.
I just hope it's not a 3rd degree, maybe a 1st degree.
A first degree. If
it's 3rd degree, it might hurt too much.
First degree. But going back to experience, I feel like that's what I spend the most on, I guess, experiences.
Yeah.
Love experiences, love memories.
Yep.
If I know I'm gonna have a great time, cool. Like all that other stuff, material things and all that at this point, it's like, shit don't mean nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely, if we put some parties or something together, my brother. That's how one of my homies told me when he first seen me and you connected before the podcast even started. He was like, yo, he said, yeah, I know. He used to throw parties and shit back in the day. Like he used to have shit rock, and he older than me. Right. He was like, yo, and you know that was way before I was too young to know what was really going on. Like I knew of you, but I ain't really. He was like, yo, he had shit lit in Philly.
We used to throw parties back in the day too.
Yeah,
I had
used to have-
Coco's
bro,
Casino.
I would have 1,000 to 1,500 people that couldn't get in.
Yeah, we did our joint at the 4040 in Jersey. We did our shit over there, Atlantic City.
Yeah.
We had Drum, we had Envy, we had Cannon.
Oh, you talking about you and
Coco?
Coco, yeah.
Yep,
Coco,
we used
yeah.
to do them shits back in the day. I remember
What was
when
his thing,
Meek
the
couldn't
player
get them.
weekend or something,
It was Coco's Casino weekend.
Yep, that was fire.
And then we used to do, our thing was, because it was Charlie Mack that really first originally did it to Philly, bringing all the celebs and all that to 3801 Market Street. He brought Mary, he brought Puff. He brought everybody, right? And it was Charlie Mack's Celebrity Weekend.
Right.
So then I was like, yo, you know what? That generation is out.
Right.
Me and Coco did it. We had a good ass run.
Yeah.
We made a lot of money from that shit. A lot. And it was just such a dope experience. And to now to think about it, we were so young doing that shit.
Yeah.
But we had that mindset, like passing out the flyers. Because we didn't have internet like that. We had a radio and flyers.
Right.
Weekends
So
sold out.
I'm gonna give you an example. It was the clubs in Philly wasn't used to, like I said, the bottle culture. It was so crazy that night, so many bottles, we set the fire alarms off. That's how many sparklers.
Oh my god!
Right, so we had to and it was crazy. Jeezy had like some new security this time that I didn't know, like my other guys.
You didn't, right?
My man and them, like, damn, these new niggas, I don't really know them like that. So when the fire alarm went off and the electric went out, they was trying to get Jeezy out. They like, hey, we gotta, we in Philly, nigga. They like, it's pitch black. You feel me? Niggas got millions of jewelry in his back. We gotta move. Right. Now we're near the exit door. They trying to tell him roll. He like, BL, what's up? We good? I'm like, we good. He told security, man, BL said we good. Chill. So as time went on, they trying to get the shit together. Niggas is just chit-chatting. You hear me? Niggas is just in the club chit-chatting in the pitch black. So look, I swear to you, 5 minutes may have felt like 20.
Right.
But Jeezy tapped me and was like, yo, you got the city, bro, because niggas would turn this up. You hear me? This is the ultimate time to go.
Niggas start snapping,
and niggas was respecting
leaving.
the moment.
Right.
It would have been an NCAA.
You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. And that shit, music came back on. We was back at it.
Damn, do y'all feel like that culture is done forever? Parties and fun.
Hookah has fucked it up.
I think things always come back around.
Hookah has fucked the game
Remember you was wearing jeans that you couldn't breathe in. Now you wearing. Now you.
They ain't straight through that for me.
I'm just joking.
But
it's
yeah,
gonna
nah,
come
I
back.
mean,
It's gonna come
But
back
now-
around.
now
I think
it's
the, I
oversized.
think
Yep.
the next
Everything
ones.
gonna come back around.
I think
Your
your
son gonna be wearing the
I think
jeans
your
that he can't breathe
generation.
in.
I think your generation is gonna bring back the. I think your generation, Donnie, is gonna bring back the party culture because the 30-year-olds, or no, the 20 somewhere I read that they're not drinking, they're not really like
What are they doing?
just on the phone.
That's right. And that's why I be.
Oh, they on the phones. You right.
They just
Yep,
on the
they
phone.
on the phone.
They're not drinking. They're not really
So,
smoking.
this is what I'ma
it's
tell y'all.
us that's smoking the
We
hookah
talked
and
about
drinking,
this.
getting fried and all this kind of
What's
shit.
that game that the kids play where they be like out buying like
Roblox.
Roblox. So it's another name. No, what's the other name?
Minecraft.
Chad? Minecraft. That's what we're about to live in a real life Minecraft.
Yeah.
So now you'll create a person online and you'll meet women. Instead of you buying jewelry for yourself, you're gonna buy jewelry for this person online.
That's some sick
You're gonna buy him a crib with a pool. You're gonna buy him a Bentley and a Wraith. You're gonna buy him all these things, but this not gonna be a real person. You're gonna be online and go meet people. You're gonna hear your voice, like you talking, or it'd be a type.
So like
But-
Grand Theft Auto and how they be doing on there.
And then maybe one day y'all will meet in real life. But until then, it'll be a virtual world.
Yeah.
So you'll never leave your crib.
And motherfuckers
You
will be
feel me?
satisfied
Yeah.
with
That's where it's
Oh,
going.
Ready Game Ready. Something.
Ready Player
Ready
One.
Player One.
Yes.
Yeah, that movie.
So I heard about
That
this.
is
That's,
this.
That's
Yeah.
this.
Have you watched
That
Ready
was a
Player
movie.
One?
Yeah.
Ready
It's a
Player
movie.
One is a movie.
It's a movie. Have you watched
I
it?
think so. What's it about? It's about
It's about the people that stay in the house and meeting people. It's
I
just
think I
that.
watched a
What
little
you
bit of
just
that.
said.
Yeah.
That is a movie that
Ready
is
Player
right
One.
now.
Yeah, I think I watched that.
Because they're not going to care about the pollution. They're not going to care about outside. All they're going to do is care about what's going on in their eyes and
Yeah.
that
in that
screen.
virtual world.
And
In a virtual
look, you're
world.
gonna spend money like you would in real
That's
life.
the
So
crazy-
you're gonna
it's
buy a $1
Ready
million
Player One.
house. You're gonna spend $1 million, but it's gonna be on this virtual world.
That's fucking.
And then you can sell
sick.
it and get 1.5 to a nigga.
That's hard though.
You
But
feel me?
That's sick. That's sick.
but I don't see
overall, though.
myself buying something that's not tangible.
No,
like that.
no, hell
I'm
no.
never doing
because and that people think they're successful and all that because
Yeah.
of what they built up on this game.
Yeah.
But you step outside in the real world, it's like, bro, you
Yeah.
ain't got $1 to your name.
Yep.
That's sick.
Hey man, well listen, another great one.
Yes, sir.
Culture ChatGPT. You know what I mean? Generational perspective topic. This your boy BL
And this your runaway girl, Ché Mack.
from the Culture Chat Studios, The Voice.
Yo.
You know what I mean? ChatGPT Chad to my left.
I mean, the old YN.
The
Donnie Manziel.
Don, the old
The
YN.
old YN.
The old YN.
And like that, we gone.
Peace.
He did a piece of it.
This is Culture ChatGPT.